Chapter 1: Signal of the Unknown. The network was calm. Not stable, calm in the way a vast ocean looks smooth right before a storm breaks open the sky. A deceptive stillness. A quiet that didn't belong. A silence that felt intentional. Daryl stood alone on a ridge of emerald-lit terrain, the digital wind brushing against his armor in soft, rhythmic pulses. The ground beneath him hummed with the familiar heartbeat of the system, steady, predictable, almost soothing. Almost. He shifted his stance, boots grinding lightly against the crystalline surface. His visor scanned the horizon, sweeping across the endless expanse of geometric structures and glowing pathways. Everything looked normal. But something wasn't. He felt it before he saw it, a tremor, faint but unmistakable, rippling through the architecture like a shiver running down the spine of the world. Daryl frowned. That's new. He tapped a command into his gauntlet, pulling up a diagnostic overlay. No anomalies. No corruption. No breaches. Nothing that explained the sudden vibration. Then the horizon flickered. A thin line of silver light appeared, a ripple stretching across the digital sky like a hairline fracture in glass. It pulsed once, twice, then rolled outward in a perfect wave. The ground beneath Daryl's feet vibrated harder this time, resonating with the pulse. His visor flared with alerts. Unidentified frequency detected source, unknown pattern, non-random threat level, undefined. Daryl's jaw tightened. Al, you seeing this? Static crackled through his comms before Al's voice cut in sharp, focused, already analyzing. I'm detecting the pulse. It's not corruption. It's harmonic. Harmonic. Daryl muttered. Like a signal. Exactly like a signal. Before Daryl could respond, another ripple tore across the sky, brighter, sharper, more deliberate. The air vibrated with a low hum that resonated through his armor. Lucio's voice joined the channel, calm but tense. I traced the waveform. It loops back on itself. No origin point. No end point. It's recursive. Raymond chimed in next, breathless like he'd sprinted across half the system. I felt that from 3 sectors away. What the hell is it? Daryl didn't answer. Because the sky was changing. The silver ripple expanded, stretching across the entire horizon. The world dimmed as the pulse intensified, bending the architecture around him. Pathways warped. Structures flickered. The air itself seemed to twist. Then silence. A silence so complete it felt like the system had stopped breathing. Daryl's visor went black for a split second. When it came back online, a message appeared across all 4 operators' HUDs simultaneously. A message written in perfect, cold silver glyphs. We see you. Daryl's breath caught. Al whispered, barely audible, that's not possible. Lucio's voice was steady, but Daryl could hear the tension beneath it. This isn't phantom code. This is something else. Raymond exhaled sharply. Something watching us. The message pulsed once. Then a second line appeared. We have awakened. The ground trembled violently. The sky fractured into geometric shards of silver light. The air vibrated with a frequency none of them recognized, a frequency that felt like it was reaching into their suits, into their neural links, into their thoughts. Daryl staggered as his overclock core flickered, reacting to the pulse like a tuning fork struck by a hammer. Al's golden lattice surged involuntarily. Lucio's neural link buzzed with static. Raymond's stabilizers trembled beneath his boots. The signal wasn't attacking them. It was touching them, testing them, learning them. Daryl steadied himself, forcing his suit to stabilize. Everyone hold position. Don't react. But the system reacted for them. A third message appeared, slower, heavier, like a verdict being delivered. Null Legion, initial contact complete. The silver light faded. The sky returned to normal. The ground stilled. But the silence that followed wasn't calm. It was the silence of something ancient opening its eyes. Something intelligent. Something organized. Something that had been dormant for a very, very long time. Daryl swallowed hard. Team, we're not dealing with phantoms anymore. Al's voice was quiet, no. This is bigger. Lucio's tone sharpened. This is coordinated. Raymond exhaled slowly. This is bad. Darrell stared at the horizon where the ripple had first appeared. A faint silver glow lingered there like a distant star, watching, waiting, awake. Everyone regroup, Darrell said, voice steady despite the weight settling in his chest. Because whatever that was, it just made first contact. And deep within the system, far beyond any sector the core Guardians had ever reached, something vast shifted in response. Something that had been waiting for this moment. Something that had finally found them.